Ada, ada, motherfucker.
Yo, 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 Jizzle. Peace, brother. Hope you're having a good time. Welcome back to Monster Hunter trying to not get cucked. Let's do some word funsies with the word try. Trying not to cope. Oh, and thank you for the other. Sneaky attack. Ooh. It was very effective. Welcome back, Genie. Hope you're having a good day. Long time no see. It was like ages again when we saw us the last time. What a surprise. The fuck? Fun. Fun. Nice. Thank you for the 900 channel points. I didn't even try to explain something. Millennia? Il millennial? Yeah. Damn. Alright. We can get Rathian also here now. That is probably the best thing to get points really quickly. Oh, yeah, we could kill the Jayakras now if you want to. But to be honest, I have no idea if I want to do that yet. I think it's needing 2 days now until the Argosy captain is coming up back. Gonna play trials while watching me, alright. You'll be having a good time hunting. I'm probably being like far behind you, but it's still worth for a look at, I guess. Huh. What is the plan for now? Let's make those upgrades happen now. Supersized dung and cactus flower. Sad thing it's night time now. Let me sleep for a little bit. Cozy. Bay cozy. Good morning, yeah. This should be like a thing to see that the black spears are coming back, right? But why do they come up to this direction if the house is like way back to the north and they're now here? I don't understand that. That is weird. Alright, let's dispatch those boyos again. Trying a money route this time. Oh. everything in one day. Perfect. I actually like this animation a lot. Even if they go through the air. It's sort of creative, like it. Crap ready, let's go. Oh, that's not the way to that. Quantity, I got 4 of them. $5,600 money for basically 0 work. No, I'm not gonna do that. Doesn't make sense now to do that in that way. Hey Akira, welcome, good to see you also. Welcome back. What is the time now here? Now we have herbivore breeding. We should use that. And also kill the Ludroth in the drive-by way, so... Yeah, I got everything for that kind of quest. So should store some stuff also. I'll bring the barbecue spit back again, since we're doing an expedition and it's like just really useful to use it. No need for the books now. Yeah, that should be all to do. Good, good. I wonder if I can upgrade my gun actually in some sort of way. I like that gun technically, what it does right now. It doesn't get a punishment anymore for deviations, have a little bit more range, and has a little bit lower reload, which is not that like needed for normal shots. And it gets an additional level 3 shot on normal. And it can technically poison too. So it has definitely a benefit. What about the weight from that? Oh boy, that's 35. It will be heavy now. I see. Okay, maybe not that great. Comparing. Same weight. Has a slot. Bonus defense. More shots on level 3. And Pello 2. That is interesting. Dragonite ore. I don't know if you can get it in the tundra. I think it's a item for volcano, so you have to leave it a little bit. But that might be interesting. The stock, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Yo, Janik, welcome. Good to see you also again. Nice to have you back. Yeah, let's go on. Time to kill a little bit of a Ludroth and maybe get some super size done. So I need to kill 2 of them, I guess. Or maybe more. I just try to rotate between the areas while I try to kill the Ludroth. I go for a route first, then go for Ludroth, and then at the end of that, I do another route. Hopefully killing 3 or 4 Aptonos that are super sized in the meantime. Were you away this evening? Cost of 2 streams of the day? Yeah, I was in a restaurant with Genie, eating some steak, and meeting him and doing some quality time with a friend. Yeah. Was kind of like having a nice time, but I don't know, I feel currently like really weird. Can't really say it, like... like easily, I think. I just keep it like going on for streaming and doing something productive, at least in terms of gaming. Doing a bit for my content. Hanging out with the good guys in chat. In for the memes. Never forget the memes. Yeah, I also coming up for the memes for sure. I don't know why he's going for me. That doesn't make like holy what? No. I won't be for a long time, but don't hesitate messaging me anything if you need something, champ. Yeah, thank you for the offer, man. I appreciate it a lot. I gotta see it. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of like pissed that I have to work to do tomorrow again. My vacation is like nearly over, and I think this is getting a little bit in my head. But it's something I gotta do. I know people are very happy or like very sad maybe in private life that they don't have a job or something, but this is currently like me having a job and I fucking don't want to go to there anymore. Or like, not that I hate my job or anything, but I know what's going on right now in my work days, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to live that through again. Yeah, I mean, it's not always Mondays. And hey Argon, welcome also. Nice to have you also back here. I don't have really the word for how to describe my feelings currently with private life, to be honest. I try not to let that out too much in stream, but I kind of realized it when I got out with my friends. When we have some serious talk about something that we're like wish or like going through right now and want to achieve in our lives. And I get in mind and thinking and thinking and doing something. Could also be just a rainy weather currently. It's also a mood killer for sure. You love that present? That's good, man. Hope you appreciate it. Your friend usually turn into a more bad mood than yourself. It's okay to talk about it. Yeah. Talking is normally something that helps a lot, but I'm a person that likes to have results. Practical results, and not like thinking over something that could be better. Because in like no time you will feel like no difference to before. And that is what bugs me a lot. It's kind of like a weird thing that I have. It's like, it is something in your head that is telling me that, like, it's something in my head that is telling me, be productive, be like, motivate yourself and do things that are like worth it in some cases. And on the same other way, I'm so motivation-less, and it's like it feels like I can barely get motivation from something. So it is kind of hard to understand myself in that way. Maybe it's just something in my head that is like going wrong, or it's like something that I can do better, but I don't know how to do that. So maybe it's just a thing that I don't know how to fix it. It's complicated. I'm also very like comparing myself to other things a lot, or like comparing things overall with something. This is something I do a lot. Like, I should be way better in some things sometimes. I should be way better in something. For example, in 4U speedrunning, I thought I would have gotten like second place already, but it feels like that my entire plans that I had in my head were completely wrong, and I came up with a with like a wish thinking that I can never like get that fast as I thought I would. So high expectations basically that are not fulfilled yet. A sister of my sister told me that I should probably go to a psychologist, however they called. I don't know what the name in English is. Like to mental therapy or something like that, and talk with someone that is like professional for that. But I don't know if I really want to talk with someone that I don't know. I'm just one of those people that are overthinking everything. And the thing is, I can't stop thinking, because this is the only thing that I can like say to myself I'm doing something like brain work in my days. I'm a very practical person in sort of ways. This is probably also something why I am a technical noodle. I just hate to pay off patience for something technical because it doesn't work for the first time when you open it up. I hate those kind of work. It's something that is very specifically describing its characteristics I have. I like when something works in technical ways, but I hate to just do like to learn it and go through it if I'm not really forced to do that. It is something odd on my side. I see this also on stream. About things that I could do better also. I see a lot of like new streamers that are popping up amazingly, and I'm happy for that for them that happens to them. But then I look at the entire cake and see like the growth of everyone, but I kind of like don't see the growth of my side. I feel like I didn't grow my stream for the last 2 or 3 months that much, which is I'm really not begging. Really, I don't. I don't want to beg for people to follow me or anything. I don't want that to be happen. I want to earn it. This gives me a way more natural feeling how do I succeed in that. And this gives me back to the point that I want to think of, like, what did I do wrong? And is it about the content I stream? Is this like boring? Is it the way how I stream? Is it like the people like run off me? I mean, I'm a very practical person. I don't have anything against critique, as long as it's like objectively, and it's like knowledge based or like something that makes total sense. I don't like criticize it because of emotions. It's like criticizing food because you don't like the taste, and the other one next to you likes it a lot because his taste is way different. So that is that. Moss streamed yesterday a Freedom 1 run, by the way. It was pretty interesting to see what he did. He was, I think, trying to beat the game. Trying to beat, like, hub quests as fast as possible. Yeah, I focus on the quest anyway. Don't mind me. All good. I try just to play as a 17-year-old Monster Hunter veteran should play like. Not flawless, but nearly flawless. Like I played that matchup a million times already. Until underwater combat gets again and I need to keep my composure. Ah, he is limping. That's good. Limping monsters are the best ones, because they're going to hell really soon. Yeah, I know that like top level running doesn't happen overnight. I know that, especially if you do like breaks like I do here. But like keeping speedruns, like I try to pay like like what means pay. I try to give everything what I got on a speedrun. Because I know how Monster Hunter speedrun can be exhausting and dragging, and if you don't be motivated for Monster Hunter speedrun, you will feel that very quickly. You get demotivated very fast in this game because there's a lot of shit that can happen that just doesn't want you to play the game or speedrun the game anymore. And that is like something that can happen very quickly, especially in any percent where everything's like super fast in certain sections with routings and stuff. And then you have to deal with RNG also. So it's something that can happen overnight or not. I mean, I speaked yesterday with a speedrunner about it. He did like a huge like marathon doing his favorite category, and he said like a lot of like speedrunners' expectations came out from their mind, and if you have this mind block not anymore, you can start to improve when you don't care. But this don't care mindset is something that is like toxic and like fulfilling in the same way. In one way, you can laugh about everything. Like, you can laugh about every, like, shit that happens on the game, that you get, like, bad RNG and stuff, and all those things. I think if I'm really motivated, I could do that. I could laugh about everything that's happening, if I'm motivated enough, if I have a really good mindset. But if I have, like, a mindset that is, like, a little bit less than I do normally, which is not currently the state that I have, I think I'm a very energetic streamer, and if I have not that much energy like I usually have, it would probably end up into mold. And I still want to stream because, yeah, I think I have still people that like to watch me even if I'm mold, and that's like probably the most like awesome people that I got here. So that's that. I kind of can get the feeling that I probably have viewers also of my side that are only watching me when I'm super energetic and go for like, let's go, boom, things. But sometimes life is different, and I can just, I don't know, apologize for it. I can just beg for understandment. Just be happy that we have such cool people in the community. Makes me get into a position in life that I don't know how to actually react to something like that. Damn, that was clean. I think I didn't get hit one single time. No, I get hit by a water ball in the hunt. Yo,
you look really sharp.
I appreciate it. If you have any questions about Monster Hunter or Mind Person, you can type in chat so. Otherwise, I wish you fun on gaming, lurking, or chatting, whatever you desire, and thank you, and welcome to the Vainable family. Yeah, I think I might be someone that might be known for like years of streaming. I don't think that 2.5 years of streaming is a lot on Twitch. I think some bigger streamers stream about like 10 years already, and they having a lot of grinding on creating viewership and stuff like that. I can definitely understand the work they did for their community and stuff. The thing is just, I get like bombed with statistics about my Twitch grow on Twitch itself. Every time when I open up my streaming dashboard, I see like, hey, you made this you have that many active viewers, that many active things, so on. Statistic. All those parameters, you see there. And it's like, you're seeing this all the time, and you see those little numbers every time. When you just see the screen for 2 seconds, you don't really pay attention too much, but you kind of memorize it. Like, for a split second, you see the screen, and you got some information out of it. And this is some things like pictures that I remind myself into. And I see like, oh, there were like 10 less active viewers than the last stream. Oh, there was like only like, I don't know. Oh, your sub count gets way less now. Like, then I get back to this mindset and think, okay, what did I do wrong? And that's the toxicity that I have. That is something in my head that doesn't want to go off, and I need to work on that. But I feel like it is definitely something hard to improve on. It's mindsetting. It might work completely out to someone that is a speedrunner and call himself, in some cases, a speedrunner, having a mental state that is just very unhealthy. I get that totally. But that's the other side again. I'm a bonehead. I'm a bonehead. I bash my head as long as I can through a wall until I break through. This is something that I can do also. I had this mindset sometimes that I don't criticize anymore. I just bash my head through the problem and solve it in that way. Unga Bunga magic. Let's call it Unga Bunga magic. And if I'm done with Unga Bunga magic and get back to this normal thing, it's like, wow, that was so easy. I have just to concentrate for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. It's odd. Damn. Pretty sure there are viewers that enjoy you how you are and not you what you are. Rather, it's like mold or happy. I guess it's just a lot of lurkers in here. I appreciate everyone. Lurkers, chatters. I don't mind those people. I have a lot of experiences with like lurkers that are very positively. I know people that followed me for once, said like 2 or 3 words in Twitch chat and never said anything else. And I see also the people back in my viewer list. And I don't call out lurkers. This is the first thing that I learned about Twitch. Don't call out lurkers. This is just rude. It's the same thing when a comedian picks someone out of the audience and just like show him the show, like dragging into the showcase. That is the same thing if you like call out lurkers. So saying it in that kind of like relative. So and some of those peoples are always here. Always. And I fucking love that. There are also people that are like, you know, getting once on the stream and say hi and they get back to lurk and watching the entire show. Maybe just drive by, maybe without audio, but they watch the show. I appreciating everyone that is like being here, and this is fulfilling my heart for sure. This is heartwarming for me. This is something that motivates me. Saying it in that way, it motivates me like drastically. And this is one of the main reasons that keeping going makes fun on Twitch. If you have your like base viewers and your homies in chat that are talking with you, this entire experience is something amazing to feel. I mean, we have probably also a couple of streamers here that can like relate to that. It is also something if you have some sort of connection to a streamer, and every time you say something in chat, he's laughing his ass off or doing something funny, or you're just a sassy bucka and type something in chat and it makes him smile. It's like some good connection, something emotionally like good. It seems like these Kelpies are really aggressive because they have big horns. It feels like these horns are too big for him. Look at that. He's damn aggressive. Do you know what I do with aggressive Kelpies? Oh, now you don't have to look away from me, you boy. I don't know. Getting that topic like to an end. What is kind of hard for me now? What should I say? Like, thank you for the watches. Like, thank you for staying here. Should I work on myself? There's a lot of things I could probably say right here. You know what? I just gotta say, keep going. I tried that also. I tried to keep going. That is maybe something I can say. I love people that keep on going. That is cool. Those people are loyal. Those people are like something fundamental in the stream that is always keeping the cool things up. And I think I can be happy about that. Keep going. Even through storm and winter.
Ada, motherfucker.
Ada. Honestly, fuck statistics. If I would follow them, I would be dead already. But that fucks me with your mindset. If you see something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was mentioning. There is like a bunch of videos on YouTube. How small streamers can gain more viewership and all those things. I was interested in those videos a couple of months ago. And I wanted to say what they say. And something that is like drilling in my head is they force you with those videos to be, maybe for some people, unnatural. And something I never wanted to do is be unnatural. Never be a fake version of yourself. If this is something that a lot of people would like to see, well, I might not be a good streamer in that moment. But I try to be as natural as I am. Which might referring to me as an angry German. Yeah, I might be an angry German. I am also a happy hype man. I know I'm that too. And I'm obviously a Monster Hunter boomer. That is also something that is really fitting to my character. But I gotta say, something that I promised myself. It doesn't matter only on streaming or in real life cases, in work or something. I'm not gonna fake out for anyone. I don't do that. I don't fake myself. That's what I promised to everyone. I said yesterday, I asked my girlfriend yesterday, what do you like about me? Something very blunt question. But it can go really deep. She took like 10 seconds and said, I like your loyalty. And I didn't understand that. How difficult can it be to be loyal? This is a quest. This is an answer that I got. I am loyal, and my head was instantly in this toxic mindset to see how difficult can it be to be loyal. And I think more about that. Like, is this actually that easy? Is it like something problematic? Loyal, not fake. Not like that. And then I realized, yeah, it is. Because some people try to change for everyone for their liking. I never did that in my life. And I always got critique about it. I got positive aspects about that. And I think this is something I would drag into the stream also. Being natural. Be yourself. Basically the be yourself meme right here. So, and it's kind of funny. The first minute after she gave me the answer, I was really sad and very, like, emotionally, like twirled around. Very, like, confused. 5 minutes after that of hard thinking, I was like, hey, it's not something bad. It's not a bad characteristics for you if you're really loyal. Yeah. And then I was happy. I needed actually time to understand that. It's stupid. I know. I'm a damn bonehead. I'm a caveman. I know. But it took me time to understand it entirely, detailed, and in the way she wants to send me the message. This is something very tricky for short answers. They can hide a lot of like hidden meanings with it. Hey, Crummy, how's it going? Nice to see you. What if we held hands with contemplating the existence of medium bowgun? I actually like medium bowgun a lot. I'm currently using a medium bowgun, and I gotta say, I like the mobility aspect of the light bowgun, and I like the sorta heavy damage of a heavy bowgun. So it combines two things of both worlds, and this is so far the gun type that I like the most. I want to change maybe also into classic light and heavy bowgun in one time, but medium bowgun does so far for me in the way of progressing the game a really nice job because I can lay my head back, playing it like a light bowgun, but it does sort of damage like a heavy bowgun. So yeah, it works. In keeping it simple, it freaking works. I have to farm more of those Aptonovs, I believe. I didn't see Nami move for a long time. I don't know what she's up to right now. I know she streamed Monster Hunter DOS back in the day, and we were memeing about it a little bit. But that was the last thing I talked around with her, to be honest. Just seeing the emote you got. Another thing that I have also about myself is I always said I want to speak in a better term of like better English overall. I want to refine my English skills. So I thought about to tell you stories that I experienced on fishing yesterday, what I did with fishing. But I don't know how people stand to the point with people go fishing. I'm not sure about that. That can be highly controversial. Some people think that fishing is like basically murder the sea world. Other people think it's a very cozy time and really cool thing to do. But fishing is so far for me a topic in streaming. I never know if I should touch it or not. I mean, normally I'm just speaking on what I have in my head, but fishing is something that I don't know if I should go for it or not. I mean, I can make out a short question on Twitch chat and just ask, did you guys go to fishing in one time or in your life, or are you an active fisherman? Okay. Can't do that. Let's reset the area again and go for another Atonov kill. I think we killed 2 of the big guys, so let's do it a bunch of times more. Nope. Probably after respawn again, I assume. Great boogie. You guys are not big guys. I can speak maybe about my experience that I have with guns right now. I get this question quite often. Like, the last stream was like 3 times around that. Overall, I like that system a lot. With gunning, that you can make your own gun, basically. I think this is a creative thing to do so. The only thing that is a bit complicated for me is getting all those informations in a gun right now with the options that we currently have. So what I try to do right now in my head is rating those gun pieces that I have right now and see, okay, which ones are good for what? Like, for which purpose are they meant to be? Maybe it would be actually good to rate them in sort of a heavy bowgun, medium bowgun, light bowgun thing. So if you think like, okay, this gun has like this weight, so it is definitely categorized as a heavy, light, or medium bowgun. So you can kind of like create something specific if you want to. Yep. Rear drop? Nope. For example, you want to fight, I don't know, you want to fight, let's say Kuropeko, and you need a little bit of mobility, so you pick either light bowgun or medium bowgun. I don't even know if you really want to go for heavy bowgun in this game for solo play, if I'm be honest with you. Oh, he didn't see me for the... Okay, that was weird. So you kind of like make like first an idea, okay, which kind of bowgun I want to play, so now I pick the components for that and what kind of ammo types I want to shoot. It is kind of hard to find a drive-by way, like, okay, I want to play a medium bowgun and I want to shoot those and those ammo types. I also have to consider that I am playing Gen 3 and some things that I like expect that would be good are probably not in this game because it's not really a thing in this generation. For example, rapid fire Pierce 1 and 2. It's not a thing that I can do right now. They're more suited for heavy bowgun shots because they have more capacity with their guns and they can deal way better with the recoil since heavy bowguns have normally better recoil stats than reload stats. While light bowguns have very small clip sizes, but they have really fast reloads, so they reload way more often. They do less damage, but they have more mobility and the ability to shoot more rounds normally than other heavy bowguns. This was the base idea behind light bowgun and heavy bowgun. So, limited amount of shots, but big capacity size, like big clip sizes and big damage, and less mobility, or you have a big variety of shots, lower clip sizes, good reloads, and super mobile. So that makes like gunning interesting. Now we have that kind of system where we can make a medium bowgun that maybe has medium amounts of shot clips, medium amount of damage, medium amount of mobility, and no downside. It is not the perfect thing for specific things, but it can do everything in a medium way. And I think this is something very interesting. It needs definitely some time for, like, you know, testing out. But you gotta see, like, what is actually that bringing to you. I think I'm gonna stop now and see if I have the supersized tongue collected. Fingers crossed. I hope I did. Fingers crossed. Oh. Hello, my friend. What do we have? Nothing. Nothing for discount, I gotta say. Power pedal is a bad item to make in trades, especially on discount. You want to have them on your Fisher boys. Oh, you got those items? No. 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 Bypass. No need for now. Okay, I still have herbivore breeding. Hold on. The Argosy captain, good old guy. Yep. Very interesting mechanic, even if I don't like really the bard kind of thing they did on the rarities of the items. I think they could solve that a little bit more fine, more fine. But overall, the system isn't bad that you can trade stuff for them, and he's showing up once a while. It makes the game interactive and like something interesting and cool happens in the way while you hunt. You hear this music and feel like, hey, that's a jammer, and then you go like see this Argosy captain showing up, and he's like, Warida, Argosy captain, oh, trading. Nico means cat. Just memeing. Just memeing. Warida, Bane Susama, Veteran Hunter. I always wanted to be able to speak another language. And then I get back into my point and say, why you don't try to speak English at least a little bit more fluently? And get more vocabulary in your head. So many honey spots. Sad thing you can only carry 110 of them. Learn French? What do people have with their French things recently? I don't get it. I don't get it a little bit. I know that Monster Hunter has some sort of thing with French people. There was a big kappa at the end. I know, but I'm not sure. Don't ever learn French? Okay, then again, why shouldn't I not learn French? My girlfriend can speak French really well, and the reason why is she uses a mobile phone app since we were together, and she has like learned every single day for a streak of over, I don't know, I don't remember, like 900 days straight through. I am jealous about my girlfriend's consistency with learning a damn language. Before she goes to bed, she is reading, speaking to her phone in French, and learns every day a little chunky bit of French. And now she can go to like Paris and talk with the people there. This is something hidden here, Twitch chat, okay? If me and my girlfriend going for marriage and we go to a vacation, I want to get her with French with me. That was an idea that I had back in the day. Just go to French. Just do a journey or like a vacation to French. And let her do the talk thing, and I just order everything. I don't want to pull her into the position that she has to... Yeah, to France. Yeah, to France, not French. Go to French. Go to France and do that. French private school, and even the kids there told us that French language is bullshit. Really? Okay. That is crazy. than on the Eiffel Tower. Maybe. I mean, it's like a oh god, that's a weird name in English, I think. There's like a folk speech to Paris. It's called the City of Love, or like the like yeah, I think it's called like that. Like Paris is the city of love. If I ever go marriage holiday, want to go to somewhere quiet with a beach and sun. Understandable. Italy is also pretty nice in summer days, but I don't want to deal with like Italian drivers. I don't want to deal with Italian car drivers. You guys think that Russians or Americans are weird car driver videos because you see all those YouTube clips? Boy. I had some real experience with an Italian driver myself, and that was not good. It didn't help me at all. I wonder if Duramboros is in this game also. Duramboros and Nibblesnarf, I'm not sure if they're here. Aye, aye, aye. I don't remember them being in there. I mean, the more monsters we have in Village to kill, the longer the playthrough goes, basically. But if it seems like if there's just Barioth, Diablos, Rathalos, Uragan, and Sidious coming up, that might be bad. Oh, hello. Wanna jump on me? Duramboros was produced in Portable 3rd. Okay. Good thing I was a bit worried about Duramboros. How do we gonna kill him with the light bowgun? If we don't have Pierce. Or medium bowgun. Ouch. Nice. LOL. Yo. He killed his brother. His big boyo. The boss. And Nimblestone was just a recycled gold that was thrown out of the water into the sand. Okay, that's very harsh to say. But I get what you're thinking. Wait, does Gobble have the same mechanic with the bombs? Like, doesn't this make Nibblesnarf at least a little bit more different to him? That's what I'm thinking now. Yeah. I'm not actually trying to dig down, but it doesn't change. Sure. Nice. I don't like that. Gobble has the attack to take the bombs. Maybe the suck attack, but I actually don't want to fight Gobble again just for fun, you know. Because it's kind of like a missing part on the Gobble fight, the fun part. You guys, really. Motherfucker. Ay, ay, ay. Now he's limping. You never tried it? I mean, it would be possible, probably. If it has the same functioning than the Gobble Chomp. Those little minions are the most terrible thing ever. They're also so tanky for gunners. Oh my god. Underwater speed. Okay, then not. Ground combat. Here is the way where I can do some serious damage. Those normal shot kills look so unsatisfying, it's actually funny. It's like you're throwing a paper ball to the monster and they just crash like a card house. Oh, I got a claw. Amazing. I actually need that claw. Yoo-hoo. Go for one more tour. Hopefully finding some stuff here. Especially those Aptunovs. They big boober. Big boober Aptunovs. Oh. Rare drop here. Motherfucker. Hey, I got an odd egg. Nice. Huh? Nothing here. Oh. Aww. Where are the Aptonos if you need them the most? Okay. Trying it again. Well, that's a shame. No Aptonov spawn at all? Maybe in one? I mean, I didn't saw them earlier there. Ah, Big Mama. You called me? The fuck?
Ada, motherfucker.
Big Mama? Big Mama. Oh my god. Why am I so tired today? I have the feeling I get slowly and surely grandpa age and I need to go bed before it goes for 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. We have 9 p.m. right now in Germany and I'm already sick tired. Oh baby, hello mama. Normal is such a weird ammo. It doesn't look like it does do any damage, but you kill a big Aptonov in 4 rounds. Not that it has like incredible HP or anything. Pensioner Banes now? Yep. We did the meme we did the meme 2 days ago on Discord. Banes the Pensioner. To refer that to Twitch chat a little bit. So Chisel, me and Janik were in the night in the Discord channel and we were talking about how to install Monster Hunter Try, and I had no idea how to install the emulator, the Dolphin emulator, and Chisel helped me out a little bit. And after we finished the work, we were talking a little bit about gibberish and stuff. And I said them, I have to go to bed because I'm feeling tired. And they were like, dude, it's 11 p.m. How can you be tired now? Like, you're pensioner or something. And it goes like back and right. And they were like, hey, just imagine Banes with like a pajama sitting in front of the in front of the stream all the time, and like with a little bit of a with a hot chocolate and like very cozy like puffy shoes or something. Holy shit. Nice, this time we got 2 of them. Where's my catalyzer? It's not Boomer Banes, I'm a Pensioner now. Man, that was really funny. That catched me off so hard. It is very very interesting if like two big brains meet in one Discord and talk about some gibberish. What is crystallizing out of that? Yep, I'm a pensioner now. With a stocking cap. Let's get the cactus flower now. Just have to find a quest to do that. Already, okay. Nice. Crown gem, stones. Yo! Easy. Bang! What the hell? I got so much money now. That is amazing. Okay, money is not even the problem anymore. I have freaking 50,000 zenny. Rich Banes. Yup. Let's go. And we have discount on the Argosy also. Daddy's gonna buy some stuff now. Yep. No, not getting too greedy. It's nice we have money, but we shouldn't overdo it. Yes. Yes. Yep. Gonna buy that now. Okay. Now let's get the cactus flower and do another quest in the... Yep. Let's deliver some crystal bones. Nothing very stressful to do. If everything goes on right, we can do Legiac Crest in this tree. If everything goes right. I still don't know what kind of ammo type I want to use against Legiac Crest, since I think I have to get a little sight for the hit zone values of Legiac Crest, but depending on his size, I would definitely say Pierce 1 and 2 would be definitely good to have. Pierce 3 is a huge ammo type to ask about right now. So I'm not really sure if we can go for that or not. First, let's get the cactus flower. A band of jaggies. Little thieves. I always wonder how these pillars are actually being created. Or how do they get that? Is this like an anthill, actually? Like those Alteroths are building those? Would make sense a little bit. I would guess a Kuropeku would eat insects. I could imagine it being anthill. Exactly. I thought the same. Come on, boy, give me a cactus flower, not a felvine. Excuse me? Not again? Another quest, we are trying to get a cactus flower, but the game is putting the insanely gigantic middle finger in my face. And saying, no, not today, streamer. And I don't know if there's another spot for cactus flowers. I doubt that. Because there's no stupid cactus anywhere. Or they're big old bones. I mean, if there would be like big old bones, I mean, yeah, they would crack kinda, but I think they don't look like bones. Oh, yeah, take the feline. I don't need it anyway. Yeah, take everything you want, cat. Take all my felines. Stupid weed junkies. They're like weed junkies. They just steal your weed. What the fuck? Oh, man. From all the precious materials I have in my pocket, they go for the damn grass. Bruh. See some therapy, cat. Please. See some therapy. You will need it. Even in Monster Hunter, drug influence is there. What a not, like, teenage age, like, teenager-friendly game. Same things for Maga Juice. It's a liquid that every dual blader wants to drink. Jaggy, fuck off. Did I get some crystallized bones already? 3 of them. Damn, dog. They didn't give me my stuff. My damn crystallized bones. Okay, video game. You really mean it that I gotta grind now? No cactus flower here, I assume. This area looks like a street. Actually, like a street. I wonder. Maybe this isn't too far away from the Muga Island. It might be. I mean, it gets drier and drier when you get deeper into the map, but the first couple of areas, it seems to be like very, like, greenish. Ugh. Okay. Yo. Rude. Slave for Gigis? Okay. Easy. Me and my trusty pocket gun. Pocket, pocket, pocket gun. Nobody gonna ignore my pocket gun. Should I carve them? Yeah, why not? GG Stinger. Okay. Hurts. No cactus. Nowhere. Ah, I remember something. There was another mining spot to get crystallized bones. I forgot about that one. I actually thought to wait for the timer to come back so we get the same mining spots again, but it's not needed if we find them here. Okay. Come here, little fellers. Come on, Chacha, lure them to me. Oh. You just killed one of them? The fuck, Chacha? I wonder how many Jaggies are already killed in this playthrough. Yay, we got the crystallized bones. Let's go. Finally. Oh, now I dropped them. Yeah. The entire 3 crystal bones that I got earlier, I got 3 of them now in 1 mining spot. Yep, that is Monster Hunter. I gotta say, they actually made this made that map really well in Sunbreak again. I actually like it. The only thing that is a little bit off to me is the 3D, like, feature with the map. Like, those ground parts, I don't really feel like they're needed. It feels like the map is already really gigantic, even without that. The desert areas are gigantic. And those, like sticky sand holes are really interesting to fight the monster in. I gotta say, this is also a credit for Sunbreak. This is something they did really well. The reworked maps are actually good. Flooded Forest doesn't work very well on console. But overall it's an okay map. Besides, I gotta say, I give that point a little bit a halfway, like a half point worth. There's that one map in Flooded Forest where somehow every monster is fighting you. And it's that, that area with this tree branching to connect the two fields with each other. That area is horrible. I don't know why, but the monsters are always on those wood logs, and it is impossible to not fly down if they hit you there. It is, It's so pain. They punt, like, when you fight Rajang in this map, this is so pain. I like him actually to fight in the, wow. Okay, never mind. I thought there would be 5 quantity, but it's just 1. High expectations? No. Not that one. Just the wrong window scene. Well, we still didn't got a crystallized flower. That is a little bit pain, dude. Black Spear Plus. Rarest stingy meat from an horned wyvern found abroad. Not popular with humans. Huh? Is this just meat? Huh? What is that? Teaches the ability Quick Hunter to him. Captain Max optimizes one of the hunting boats, gain access to waters beyond imagination. Okay. Upgrades one of the hunting boats, visit waters that yield more valuable holds. Maxing out one, or keeping it consistent? I think I want to keeping it consistent. Ah. So oh, okay. I think I understand something now. These 3 fleets have different colors. So the first one is the default one that gets upgraded, and it's the captain of those. And the first one is the red flag fleet, and the other one is the black one. Now I get it. And Captain Plus just increases the first fleet to max. Okay, I get that. Okay, so I need a level 2 and level 3 rarity thing, so I have to hunt a Royal Ludroth and a Ruffian again in the Moga Woods. Or Kuro. I don't need both monsters, much of them, I think. Maybe I need Kuro more. Gotta see something real quick. I might need actually to fight. No, I need Kuro. Oh, yeah. Quality sponge. Nah. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Getting some rarity drops for the upgrades. Okay, give me 2 traps. Give me trunk bombs. Give me trunk ammo. So we're definitely gonna capture one of those fricks. No pierce needed. Do 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 do. Oh, I got a Did I got a cactus flower and I didn't see it? Really? No, I'm not that much of a boomer, right? Okay, if I get a cactus flower without even realizing it, I'm a pensioner. I'm literally a pensioner and I'm gonna speak with a grandpa voice for the next 5 minutes. Hold on. If I get a cactus flower, I can do the upgrade, right? That was it. Fuck! Damn it! No! Shit! I didn't pay attention. Damn it! I'm an old grandpa now. Fuck. I need a double barbecue spit for this. Damn. Grandpa Baines. Can you level up the mask in this game? Oh. I thought for a second you have a quality sponge in your pocket. It can be mastered. Okay, so I just let it there. For now. Okay. Let's buy some more shit. Need to get away with my raw meat too. Don't really need the raw meat. Alright. More trank shots. I forgot those. Okay, I try to capture both monsters now, actually, because I want to get the flintstones more properly from the Kurupeko and the feathers, and I want to get the quality sponge for the weapon upgrade. That would be great. I know they bring 1000 points, but I think they don't really drop normally, or just with a very low chance to get them on killing. So maybe if you capture them, you would get them more frequently. That is my hope. I want to find Kurupeko first. Hope I will do so. And I think for Kuro we are starting with the normal 2 shots on the wings and see how fast they can break. Technically, we should already do more damage. 222. Sheesh. That's, how much raw damage is this for a light gun? Like true raw? 100 and... It's definitely over 100. 160, 170? 170 raw. Damn. Guns go blazing. Kuro! No! Look here! Here, motherfucker. No! Banabras, what the fuck? Ouch. Dude. Dude! Can aim like that way better. Yeah, exactly like that. No. Don't summon Rathian now. Don't be stupid. If there is something I don't want to meet now, it's Rathian. Spamming the strongest attack over and over again doesn't really help Kuro. It just gets me more into the pattern learning. Yup. That's why you're never gonna catch me down. You little bird. Oh. You're never gonna chase me down. Because I'm a fast boy. Oh. It's kind of interesting that the beak is so wiggly. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe we get the Flintstone still. Anyways, get fucked. Kuro and Jag is currently so easy to kill. And Ludrath gets easier and easier also. I would even consider to say Ludrath is also easy right now, as long as he's not underwater. But currently my nightmare is Gobble. And I hope I don't have to fight Gobolds at all anymore. Maybe when I get a more suitable weapon for him, but right now he's just ass. Sheriff Baines is back there. No insects allowed. Not that I need them, but they were there and I tried to also get better with aiming. And I think my aiming currently is getting pretty well. cats. Go away. Okay. Oh, speaking of the devil. I know, guys, you don't like the deviation, but I see some benefits from the deviation, actually. I see some sort of benefits from deviation. Get clapped. It's me, Vario. I'm currently studying for my driving license. It's boring as fuck. Driving license, huh? I have a little bit of a story with my driving license. So when I got back, or like when I had finished my advanced school, tell a story. All right. I think that might be the story you might want to hear. So the thing that I had with my driving license back in the day was, I just get to the age of 18 and my mom also like registered me to a driving license program at a driving school, and it was kind of close to the time I got to my apprenticeship. So we barely had like time overall, and I was not studying for over a week, and I was also very demotivated to do it, and I also had like summer vacation, and I want to really have a cool vacation with my friends and stuff. We go to the local like swimming like halls and stuff, and doing a lot of fun times in there. But motivation for driving I didn't really have, and my mom was always like, "Did you learn today?" And I was like, "Nah." I was basically like just off from my puberty with. I was really young and I didn't really care about getting an apprenticeship or anything. So my dad was hearing that I talk with my mom, and like we're like super unmotivated, and she's like, I don't know how to motivate this boy. I don't know how to do that. And my dad said, cold as ice, that is super easy. He is a man. He wants to see some results. For that. So I have an idea how to do this. 2 days ago, or like 2 days passed, and I was like getting up early in the morning, and I wanted to do some breakfast with like eggs and stuff, you know, do a little bit of cooking, and my dad eated it a little bit, and he said something like, "Yeah, thank you for your for making like breakfast, like making lunch, but I got something for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, what did you got?" Like a cold bottle of cola. He brought that all the time when he went to work, and they have like a huge refrigerator at work, and he was always storing the cola bottles there to cool them for at home because it was like ice cold. And I got he walked around with me through the house to a window where you can see the front of our house. And there was a car down there standing. He's like, "Oh, do you see this Opel Corsa down there?" "Yeah, I see this. This is your car." And I'm like, "What?" Yeah, that's your car. This is not my car. This is your car. I just registered it. It has like treatment, it has protection, it has everything on it. It's your car. I'm like, Dad, I can't drive cars. You can drive cars. You just want this now, right? I was shocked in my bones. Like, how can you just buy a car for me? Because I can. I'm a dad, he said. So, he said, I'm your dad. That's why I buy cars. And immediately after that, I got back to driving school 2 times a day, morning hours and at the and at the evening. In the medium time, I learned a little bit for the driving school or the like for my driving license. And between like 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. I got with my friends in the swimming pool. So I had also like activities for my vacation, but I kind of like rushed through my driving license with the theory and the practical hours in about 2.5 weeks. No joke. And I'm not big brain, but my dad knows how to motivate me. He knows actually how to motivate me. He's like, here's a car. Now you know what to do. And I couldn't believe it. He just bought me. I mean, it isn't an expensive car. It's even now not an expensive car, and it will never be an expensive car anymore. It costs like 1,000 euros, with like new winter wheels and all those. But still, he just bought a fucking car for me in about 2 days, and did all this work and talk with like his colleagues if they have an old car they can like sell for me as a like, you know. And I practiced with this car for my practical things, and I got good with car driving and stuff like that. Did some black driving, kind of like illegal driving with my dad on some you know, shopping, car lots. Was a pretty good time, man. And yeah. This is something I like about my dad a lot. He is, in certain aspects, just like me. He's like, well, if you don't have any motivation to do something, you gotta make it worth it in some sort of a way. And he just bought a freaking car. I couldn't believe it as a kid. He just bought a freaking car. You know, it is something different if your parents are buying you like a PSP or console for gaming, or like ice or whatever, all the food you like. I mean, my mom does it differently. She cooks sometimes what I love to do, and just call me and say, hey, do you want to go for dinner in our house or something. But my dad is I don't know. He got it completely different. Oh my god. Oh my god. He just buy the fucking car, and I just nerded in my driving class. I was such a nerd, literally. One of the 4 overruling rules in the in the street law, and I always had my hands up in those lessons. It's I was such a nerd. I also finished all my driving and theoretical hours in 2 weeks. My first time driving was straight for 8 hours. You were driving for 8 hours as a driving like beginner. Jesus Christ. That is hard. That is hard. You know what my dad did? My dad bought that car, right? And he put me on the driving seat, and he said like, yeah, drive to Aldi. How should I drive to Aldi? I have no idea. And he was like, don't you watch me while I drive? No, not at all. You did it 3 times. Wow, that's hard. That's hard. That's actually really hard. He said like, yo, drive to the parking lot of Aldi and cruise around it. Do it. I mean, like, Dad, I have no license. I have nothing. I mean, if I crash, you don't crash. Focus on the street. I was getting into... I put on the fucking... I don't know the English word for that. I put that... like, not the gas pedal, but I I pushed the pedal, I got into the reverse level, I looked behind me, and I drove like a fucking grandma backwards, and then go to the first level, and I drove through the streets to Aldi, and I was fucking scared. Like, fuck, man, this is a expensive car in my head. I don't want to crash it anywhere. My dad was super chilling. He was literally like sitting like this with his arm out, and he was like looking outside. He was greeting someone from the across the street. Hey, yo, Heinz Jürgen, how's it going? My dad, man. I don't know, he is the coolest motherfucker in the world, I swear. This guy has nerves. He is so easy to, I don't know. I can literally say it without sounding gay in anything, but I fucking love my dad. In the way how he is. He is so careless. He is, I don't know. To be honest, my instructor is extremely chill, so it was fine. Okay, that's cool. My instructor was horrible, and he always asked about like new discounts on fucking Trinkgut because he wants to buy some new beer bottles or whatever. He was asking me about Trinkgut every time when I sat there. Trinkgut is a German marketing for liquids, lemonades, drinking overall. Drink good. Trinkgut. I don't know. That was... Dude, I was sitting in the driving seat like a fucking... Like a fucking little kid, literally. I thought like, yeah, I'm 18 years old now. I'm a fucking gangster. I'm adult now. Dude, I was nothing. Nothing. My dad, oh, you're 18, right? Drive a car. Dude, he got me on the fingers so hard. He hooked me hard, man. My dad did this 3 times. 3 times in my life to hook me like that. It was always a cool experience at the end. He made it always cool. And all those stories are amazing. Oh god, all those... 3 times. Once I was 18, once I was 22. And... wait. Huh? And the 3rd time was when I was a kid. With 8 years old. Or 7 years old. That was the other thing. He hooked me so hard. He fooled me. Holy shit, what the fuck? Did you do again a story tell? What the fuck? In my first hour, we were going on a small country road. I was consistently driving 100 kilometers per hour, and my instructor was kind of surprised that I got that fast in my first hour. Oh yes, I had him as teacher. I had him as a teacher, too. Oh yeah, the same one. Yeah. We got the same driving instructor teacher, Ginny. I know that. He was so annoying. He was so annoying. He was a typical German driving instructor. Oh, okay, you want to hear a story? What kind of story you want to hear? One of those, like, hooked stories from my dad, or which one? I mean, I told one of them, basically, which is the driving license thing. The other has something to do with swimming, and the other thing has something to do with fishing. Which is basically the 3 things my dad loves to do. He loves to drive his car, he loves fucking fishing, and he is a good swimmer. He has such a beer belly, but he can swim like a fucking athlete. To get my driver's license till Netherlands. What? Why got Netherlands? Justin got his stream for story time. Yeah, I was calling out a story that I had with my dad, and he also redeemed the first story, and Chisel wants to hear the second story, but I don't know which one. Yeah, I'm living very close to the Netherlands, actually. No, normally you're meeting up on the TUV to make your practical like exam basically. And if you fuck that up, that's a shame. I think I wanna hold on. I think he just had to drive to the Netherlands because, wasn't this like the story with the pack of cigarettes, Genie? He wants to buy some cigarettes that were all like super expensive. They boom up to that time. He wants to get yeah, okay, I got this story. Can I? Okay, this is something that I wouldn't go for the tell a story because it's a different story. But I know Ginny had that, and I know he has struggles with telling things in English. But I know the story. It is hella fun. It is hella fun. It caught Ginny off guard, dude. And oh god, I have to tell 2 more stories. Okay, hold on. Okay, the Ginny story with his driving exam. So. Basically, he was also on the exam station, like on the TÜV. We call it TÜV. It's basically a station where your car gets checked and the driving students get there for their license for the last drive and for the final practical exam. So Gene was basically there, and it was like a huge talking, and his professor came up that was doing the exam with him, and Ginny doesn't know him much, or he doesn't know him, but the teacher from him and the leader of that was talking all the time. And then they sit in the car, and the first thing he said is, go to the driving way. Go to the go to the highway. He got to the highway, drove like just forward, and they were talking. Literally, the entire time. They were talking and talking, and Ginny stand there and just driving forward all the time in the fucking driveway with 120 kilometers per hour. Driving, and then they came up with the idea, hey, let's go to the Netherlands over the border and buy some cigarettes because they're so cheap there. They fucking loaded the car with fucking cigarettes, turn around, go back to the TÜV, and he got his exam. Boom! He didn't do anything, just driving to Netherlands and come back with cigarettes. Because they were talking all the time. Yeah, dude, my sister has an even better exam. My sister came out of the TÜV, and there are like train stations. She was going out of the TÜV, and then the barricades getting down from for the train. There was a huge train coming around with colts and stuff there from RWE, and they were like 20 minutes driving through those barricades over and over, and my sister's sitting there in front of the barricades, and the TÜV respond guy was saying, yeah, you know, my time is limited. I have to get other students. You just did it. And then she goes back to the TÜV. She circled around on the Kreisverkehr. She goes back again and got back to the TÜV and got the exam fulfilled and successful. What the fuck? Fucking dream exam. He just drove to fucking Netherlands. Dude. Back in the day, nobody cared about car fuel. They just go to fucking Netherlands and buy cigarettes. Like, how fucking, decadent can you be? Like, what the hell? Dude, I wish you the best of luck, Chisel. But everybody has an exam story. Because it's a fucking anxiety moment in life, but it always turns out well. And if it turns out well, it's good. I have a friend that has lost that exam 19 times. 19 times before he got his driving license. That in theory, he was godlike. He learned that in sub 3 days. But in practical, oh man. He wasn't good in exam situations. He pissed his shoes all the time. every time when he was sitting in the car and doing the... Okay, that was the one story from Genie. What is the other story you want to hear about? Like those hooking, like those... my dad surprised me negative and positively in one go stories. Which one will you want to hear? The swimming pool story or the fishing story? Personally, I would tell the fishing story because this is a fresh story and I can tell every detail. I just recently told that story. Fishing then. Okay, so I say that all the time in Twitch chat. My dad is an incredible fisherman. My dad has tactics. He has a huge knowledge about fishes, how they work, how fishing rods are working, and all those. He's a pretty good guy in fishing. He has huge connections, even with pro players, like pro fishermen. He has connections to them. But me as a kid from him, even my sister likes fishing. She's pretty good in fishing. But not that, like, she's pretty good in theory, but her practice skills are not really good. I am different. I have no idea how fish works, but my technicians are pretty good, which is kind of funny. I have to kind of like being the opposite to my sister. So, and back in the day, I hate fishing. I don't like fishing at all. And I said, like, man, that's the most boring hobby you can have, Dad. And how can you be so interested into fishing? And I was pretty toxic to him to that time. And we have like a family festival in the fishing clan we had. And after the fishing festival, hold on. And after the fishing festival, the tree grows on, and there was a lot of leaves there, and a lot of things to do there. And my dad remembered the time that I said, like, I don't like fishing. Fishing is the most boring thing in the world, and all those things. And I think he got an idea to try to change my mind, which he did fully. And my dad does it in a very practical way. And that's basically the story, how I became a fisherman, or somebody that likes fishing too. So it was like a weekend again, like a Saturday or a Sunday, one of those days. I was sitting basically in my room on the top level of the house. I was playing League of Legends. And my dad called me, like, come down here, come down the stairs. We have to go to the festival place, or like to the fisherman seas. We have to do some work with the plants and stuff, and chop the trees short so they're not growing too much and stuff. I'm like, do we have really to do this now? And he's like, yes, I have now a duty. I have now the job to do. So I got back. I put my shoes on and all those things. I was sitting down in his car and waiting for him. So the only thing that I see is him walking behind the car, opening it from behind, and put something in that, and closing the door again, go to the front seat, to the driver's seat, and just sit in the car. And I was asking, do you have your machete with you, or your chainsaw to cut the trees? And he's like, yeah, everything's in the car. I trust him, because why should I ask him if he does that? Otherwise, you have just to, I was sure he did that. So we were driving along. I was not caring much. I didn't really ask like how we do that. And when we got to this place of the where we fish normally, every tree was chopped off. The entire place was like organized, clean. The dirt was carried around, and I was like, it seems like the work was done already. There's something wrong here, really. My dad go away from the car. He stands like there, do this pose, looks like to the right, looks to the left, and said, "Oh, some holy ghosts have done the duty for us. Well, if that's the case, we go fishing. He opens the car and his entire fishing equipment is there. I didn't even put an eye on that, but he put this entire fishing equipment there. Yeah, something fishy, basically. So, I was like, come on, Dad, I don't want to go fishing now. I don't want that. Some wood ghosts, whatever. And I don't want to go fishing. I'm like, Dad, can we go back home? I have no idea. I mean, I don't want to really do the fishing thing. I don't like it, really. He's like, come on, try it once with your dad. With your old dad. And he did this dad thing, right? This, did I did something to you, you regretted it afterwards? And did the dog fucking face to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, we go fishing. We also go to the small sea, so you can see the fishes. So we go to his favorite place on the small sea. He was throwing out his fishing rod. And he's like, oh, I know what we're going to fish. We're going for carps. Dude, Dad, why carps? They're so uninteresting. They're not even predators. They're peace fishes. They don't really eat meat. They eat like dirt and worms and stuff on the ground. They're not really threatening targets, you know? Like, nothing you can say, oh, it's a very hungry fish and I beat it. No, we go carp fishing. You like carps, definitely, after you fish them. I have no idea how carps are on a fishing rod, but I gotta tell you, it's not funny. It's funny in a different way, but it's very anxiety heavy. So, so you put some dough with some corn in it, on the fishing rod, throw it on the sea, place it there where he saw some dirt coming out from the ground and you see it on top of the water. And there was another, like, fishing colleague coming up to the same place. And he was like, hey, dude, what's up? Hey, you bring your son with you. That's cool. Hey. My dad was going around the sea and was talking with this guy, like, for about, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something. And I see this, the fishing rod has something like to indicate how much distance it has to the top of the water. And I saw this thing always going down to the water. All the time. And then it disappears in the depth of the water. And I was like, oh god, what am I doing now? Like, what should I do? I have this fishing rod in my hand. And his like, friend, my dad's friend, was calling across the sea. Young boy, you have a bite. Huh? You have bite? What does that mean? My dad does this motion, I do this, and suddenly the fucking fishing rod goes like from this straight stand, like this, completely curved, and it was, there was party on the water. There was a huge fish there, swimming from left to right, making huge typhoons of water, goes like, from left to right, back, forth, and I was like, Dad, help me! I was screaming, fuck! What is this? And my dad giving me instructions across the fucking sea, moving towards me, like, son, you have to make the drill, you have to get it in, like, you have to get the thing tight, you have to do this and get back the fish to the land, you have to get it out. Never lose that. He was telling me every single thing to do while he was walking and running towards me. And I'm like, Dad, fuck, I gotta lose him. Don't lose him. You have muscle, you can take him out. I'm like, Dad, no, I gotta lose the carp. Dude, it was a fucking 20-minute fucking drill on this fish. And I had this colossus in my hand, and I was like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? And my dad is like, that's fishing. You don't have to do anything for maybe hours and hours, and then you get one single bite, and it's worth it. It's the fucking adrenaline that is going out when you have a huge bait. your mind is going crazy. You fight with the fish. You kind of like tricked him. You're the hunter. You lured him into the trap, and then you have to snatch him out. And this fish is giving everything he got. You know, he's like. I mean, he's running for his life, basically. I mean, we didn't kill the fish. We're gonna send him back to the water because he's not eatable. That's why we're going to go there to fish carps. But dude, this fish was about 80 centimeters in length. It weighed like 15, 17 kilograms. I have to hold them in 2 hands because it was so large. And he still had energy, so he was wiggling with his tail all the time. And I have to stuck the tail between my arms like that, and the fish was slimy and shit and all those things, and my entire t-shirt was dirty with scales and slimy fish oil and all those things, and I released the fish back to the water, and my dad said like, yo, now we have to get back home. You're happy now? And I was like, I captured my biggest fish ever. And I get back to home, both of us, look like dirty little hobos. We were dirty everywhere because of this fish. We got back to home, dirty like a hobo, and who was in front of us? My mom. Waiting for us for dinner, waiting for us to come back home, because my dad said, I'm short away with your son. And all those things. My dad got a huge argument with my mom. He's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't have to go. Yeah, okay, don't bring the noodle wood. Okay, all good. All those things. My dad tanked the fucking bullet from my mom. From my mom. I was the happiest guy ever. I got huge interest into fishing, and now every time when I meet my dad, he's asking, hey, when do you have free week or vacation? We want to go fishing. I'm always going fishing now with him if I have the time. All the time. It's quality time, dude. Holy shit. I mean, now we're just going trout fishing until I get my fishing license, but trout fishing is also very fun. It's more about the quantity. You just pull out those trouts like no tomorrow. Carp fishing is you have a fucking bazooka in your in your sea and you want to drag him out. Is the fishing license hard? It's really hard in theory. Like the theory is really, really big. But the theoretical stuff is easy. It's basically, you go to this like teacher and he said, build me a fishing rod for high seas, for like Atlantic Sea, or build a fishing rod for trouts or for carps or for brasses. He's saying like either a fish type or an environment you want to fish into, like I don't know the name for that. Like flowing waters, when you have a waterfall, this flowing water thing, you have those kind of things. Fly fishing, like build me something for flying fishing. All those things can be asked for the theoretical, but you only have to build one fishing rod. And the thing about the theoretical exam is they're gonna ask you 60 questions, and you don't have to. You have like 6 or 5 categories. And you don't have to make 2 mistakes in one category, otherwise you're out. And you're not allowed to do more than 3 mistakes in the entire thing. This is hard. This is really hard. It's only 60 questions out of 900 possible. But the losing quote is very high on fishing. You need to really get into that. Because it has something to do with like... what is it called again? Okay, I need that word because I can't describe it, what it means. Yeah, they do. Okay, I use this word a lot. They ask you a lot of like environment protections and like fish quality and sea quality and all those things, like fish illness and all those kind of questions. which fishes are in our like regions and stuff. All those very huge questions. It's being like, you know, called about. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry we talked a lot. We didn't really play something. I didn't start with the license. I have the books. I read those books already, but I have no idea how to register myself for the fishing license, because back in the day we had like a city-based fishing license schools. So you can get in there, register there to go. They have 3 times a week have lessons for their fishing license. You have to do 14 of those, and then you are officially required to do the exam for fishing license. Since Corona was happening, they cut it off the fishing license thing away, and now you have to do it online. And nobody in my family has an idea how to do that. I have a friend of my dad, his son has done it online, and I asked him yesterday or 2 days ago when we were both fishing. We were basically sitting in front of each other. And I was asking him the entire day about that, how to do it and stuff like that. Now I have a little bit of an idea what to do, but I have still to look at that. It's a site called Fishing King. So there you can do your exam now. Fishing King. Interesting. In theory, I'm really good. I know like, maybe not consistently, but I know a lot of like fish races and kinds that are in my region active. So I have some experience for sure. Okay, you know what? Let's try to beat Legiacrus. For the long talk, we just do a hunt. Let's go for hunt. Let's go for hunt. Hunt, let's go for hunt. You know what? I want to bring capture materials. And I want to see something real quick here. Let me check the gun real quick. Because, I wanted to bring Pierce ammo. And also want to bring slice ammo. So I have to see if I can have a shot type that can do those things. Jaggy Fire has a slicing thing. This might be the gun for Legiacrus, actually. The thing is, I don't want to have a gun that can shoot Pierce to rapid fire. This is just... Nobody wants to have that. Maybe for underground, like for not for underwater combat, like for ground combat, but... That is the only one that has that. Unfortunately. And then you can make the barrel here. Thundercrust. Maybe just a heavy bow. Or the medium bow. So jagged, heavy bow, and maybe... No pierce stocking, really. That sucks major ass. You can't technically build a freaking gun like that. Let's see. You know what? Let's just test it out with the gun we currently have. Maybe we can change something to normal ammo. I mean, normal ammo should be technically also good against him. Compare. Hold on. If I can get a heavy bowgun, +1, +1, +1, and pierce +2, but we don't want to go for that. Okay. So now it's a. Now that's a heavy bowgun, right? You're a heavy bowgun now. Okay. Not sure if I want to really go for a heavy bowgun on the Gyrocrest, but we got a shield on it, so we have a bit of protection. Just a bit. Can we change anything else? We could go for the jagged fire, but again, I don't like the rapid fire thing on it. I wonder if you have this thing as a heavy bowgun, can it still do rapid fire? Or it gets to crouch fire then. I think crouch fire is not in this game yet, right? That was the thing. Medium bowgun. It loses 5 points of weight, but it loses the shield, and I think I like the shield. What about the stock? This has 3-2 on normal. Let me get that on. What does this thing have now? 225 damage first. It's a medium bowgun with a shield. It can shoot 4 rounds of oh no, this is a little bit low on pierce, unfortunately. Let's see it again. I lose my shield, but I get more pierce shots for pierce 2, which is definitely a nice ammo type to have. Okay, final checkup on the smithy, otherwise I'm gonna use this gun now. Alright, I hope the tell the story thing was worth it for you, Chisel. I hope you appreciated it. It caught me actually cool to tell so many stories in one go. I looked into the website Fishing King and it isn't as expensive as I thought it would be. No. Fishing license isn't expensive. The real money comes after that. Dude, do you know how expensive fishing equipment is? There are these tiny little spoons with a hook on it. It's colored with polarizing colors for underwater. It's for spoon fishing. One of those plates costs €8. One of them. My dad has hundreds of them. Hundreds. What the... Holy Jesus Christ. Okay, Tropeco gun has technically less damage, a lot of less damage, but I get a lower recoil. What does my gun have right now? Above average reload? Okay, hold on. I need that chart because I forget that all the time. How was that again? Reload, recoil chart. Let's see. Okay, Pierce level 1 and 2. So I need recoil some. No, I need recoil some or better. I have just average, and I need reload for above average, which I have. Okay, I need to get down on recoil for 1 level. That wasn't for the last time. That was the same issue, right? The question is, how fast can you get it done with the online learning stuff? You said that you normally have to attend a certain amount of lectures, then you are good to go. Okay, the lecture thing is not available anymore. Right now, what you could do is, you could go to your local fishing police and basically register yourself for the exam. Then you have to go for this certain date into this like station. They give you papers for the theoretical exam. There's one guy that has to be paid with this money you have to get for the exam, and there has to be a bunch of people for this date. And then this guy is just appearing. He's not coming up for one guy that does the exam. And if that is gonna be the thing, you can go on this date. You can go to the station, make your theoretical and practical exam there, and then get the license. You don't really have to prove anymore how many license or lectures you get. What I can tell you is, it is really recommendable to do lectures on fishing because a lot of things make no freaking sense. Literally. And what they tell you most in those lectures is what you gotta say to them if they ask you those questions or write those questions. It's not just crossing out answers. Sometimes you have to write it down what you have to say. Quitting the day off, night to see you next time. Alright, Ginny, thank you for your stay, and I wish you a wonderful sleeperoo. Huh. Barrels. Okay, I think I need that thing, right? Reduced. Deviation reduced. What do I need here? Stockings, I believe. I have the medium bowgun now. I think I need large plus boost. Or was it recall? No, my reload was okay. Seems like I can't really get a pierce gun without having a heavy bowgun in my hands. I kind of feel like. We are constantly diverting your attention. Yeah, I know. I just go. I just go now. I just go. I just fucking go now. I'm just going now. I'm not gonna divert now. Twitch chat, you can't do that now for me. Nah, I just go hunt. I just do hunt. I do needleberry strat and I just go pew pew pew. Oh, not again a story. What kind of story I should tell now? Barbecue spit? Yeah, we can eat that. I don't know, just want to divert your attention. I don't know what kind of story I should tell. The biggest fish you ever caught? That was the story I told you. I never caught a bigger fish than this carp. It was a tree carp. And it was the biggest fish I caught. That is the story. I never got a bigger fish in my life. I only got one carp in my life, and it was the biggest fish I got. And the other fishes I hunt or fish normally are trouts. Rainbow trouts, sea trouts, copper trouts, golden trouts. All those trouts. Trout fishing, baby. Huge liker of trout fishing. Okay, you know what? Let's go hunt a legia crust. Describe your lasagna recipe. Oh, phew. My most favorite lasagna recipe. I do some minced beef, probably from
yeah, I go for minced beef, about 1 kilogram. I go for those lasagna plates and cook them nice and tender, a little bit bitey, but not crusty because that is not how you would cook them. I put them in a glass bowl, oil that, then I place those lasagna plates onto that with a little bit of tomato sauce. That is basically tomato passata with some spices like oregano and Oregon. Oregon. Oh, I forgot the second combi book. With Oregon, herbs of the Provence. I think that was the name. Like basically Italian herbs and spices. And cook it off for like 25 minutes so it has like a nice seemingly color. The fuck? And I know, I mean, I see. Yeah, then I cook the grounded beef, put the passata onto that, mix it through, do some layers with the lasagna plates, with some tomatoes, and on top of that there's some white sauce on that. If you like that, you can also shred mushrooms into the ground beef. That works also. You can also make a lot of other spices. That works also. So, dragon bone piece? The fuck? Mushrooms are disgusting. I mean, you don't have to put mushrooms on. You can also go for celery, if you like that. Or any other kind of, like, notes. It works everything. Garlic? On lasagna, you can't be too low with garlic. The thing is, if you're a fan of fresh garlic, you should probably press it instead of slicing it, because slicing is pretty hard to cook through and get all the juice out. If you do a garlic press for lasagna, I would definitely recommend that. Everything that is a little bit more liquidly or like more of a loaf thing, you should press the garlic. If you have something that is going for the oven for a lot of time, you just go for the chopped garlic. Because they will juice out and will get dry and very, very small. And you can... Sometimes even if you bite the garlic and just chew on it, it doesn't lose... it has lost the juice. It's everywhere on the sauce. So that's kind of like the trick there. Now I know what I don't have. I don't have a shock trap. I was like, what kind of item do I miss here? Yeah, I know what I miss. Freaking shock trap, because I don't want to die on that one. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I simp also for garlic. I like garlic a lot. It is the easiest thing you can buy to gain taste. Garlic, onions is a very good base for meat overall. Some people doesn't even know anymore how actual meat tastes like without meat, like onion and garlic. Which is a little bit of a sad truth. People doesn't sometimes know about that. People that really like the taste of meat are steak eaters. You can also like swap it in like garlic oil and those fancy things. But I like meat so much, I just eat a normal steak. Just a bit of pepper. Easy. I once burnt my throat with garlic and olive oil in my pizza. I've had it like for straight 2 days in my throat. Oh no. That's not sad. Meat's bland as fuck. Nah, meat isn't bland. Medium meat is bland. I don't like medium also. No, I like medium. I don't like cooked meat, like cooked steak. It has to be a little bit like how is it? How was that word? What was that? Yeah, it has to be pink, basically. No, no raw. I never eat meat raw. This is something psycho. Eating raw meat, like raw steak, nah. Just the crust? No, hell no. Hell no. Not in a restaurant, ever. Maybe at home when I cook the steak. Then I know that it's properly cooked. But in a restaurant, hell no. It might be very odd sounding, but I don't like met. I don't like met at all. I kind of like be jealous about people that like met or can eat met, but I don't like raw or cold food that much. How dare you? I don't eat it. I don't hate it. I just don't eat it. That's about it. I just don't like it. I'm not much of a person for raw meat. To be honest, I don't like to bite on onions, so I either cut them really tiny when I need to roast them, or the thing you can do that is very rare is shredding onions, or you really slice them like a chef. People always try to slice them as a professional cook, like with cut it in half, then you do like sideways slices, and then you chop them from the top. It's like, and grab it like a tennis ball. That's what pro chefs do. That's not how regular house people do that. I just do them in cubes. Very tiny cubes. It works. Yeah, I know. Meat can be amazing with spices. I know that. But I just don't like cold, like raw meat. Bro, the taste of pink meat is from what the bit of iron still left there from the blood. The actual meat muscle is bland as fuck. I mean, it is. I don't really agree with that. I think meat has a certain flavor to that. If you eat a steak of chicken and like chicken, beef, and like pork, you will definitely feel a difference. It's not tasteless. It has just a very like specific taste. Oh no, please not the hip check. Oh, stupid hip check. I hate that move. We were talking about fatty meats and that the type of fat stored is different. Yeah, I know. I mean, isn't this what we were talking about? Like the taste of like meat overall. Yeah, you can get them really tiny. I don't like to chew on onions either way. I don't like when they are squishy in between your teeth. It's a weird thing. That's what I hate about celery back in the day. Okay. Ah. Nice. Cool. That was not my fault. Not at all. Nice. Oh, that's short? Okay, that is not cool. Way too short in my eyes. The onion taste is fine, but the texture can ruin a dish for me. I mean, there are some dishes in some cases it's really good when you have just onion rings on that. I have a personal recipe I do that with. It's called Schnitzelauflauf, or like onion Schnitzelauflauf. It's like onion meatloaf with schnitzel. That's when I did like when I do it with, you know, with like onion rings. But on bolognese or something like that, or something like saucy, I would definitely chop them tiny. Anything else is like it doesn't like suit, or like it feels right. Some Balkanian countries like to not slice the onions before they do it in the soup. That is something I agree massively. Like, disagree massively. Yeah, exactly. You can separate them. That's the good thing about big onion rings. Jumbo Pearl, nice. It's kind of odd. I really like to eat lasagna, but my lasagna recipe, or my own skills to make lasagna, is terrible. I hate those lasagna plates. I can never cook them tender. They're always a little bit too bitey. And overcooking noodle plates is just bad at all. Yeah, that's what you do in like in loaves, right? You just put them away when you drain all the sauce out of the onion. As long as the giant crust is an enrage, we can definitely fight him really well. Oh no. Uh-oh. Now the fight starts to be pain. I need more space to dodge his attacks. What's the favorite dish to cook for yourself? I have a dish that is similar to spaghetti, but it's not actually bolognese sauce. It's like creamy tomato sauce with some cream on it. That is my most favorite dish for myself. I gotta say the Jackrass is hurting really badly. And I don't like him to gun. Oh, that's a little bit too close for me, personally. Oh no. I just hit the stomach, I think. Oh, what? Okay, that is weird. It's like basically creamy, like bolognese. I like that. I also experiment with a lot of different noodle types with different like grains in that. I like, is it called full corn? I'm not sure if it's called full corn. It's like garbage instant charge. You could even dodge it with a roll. It was just too fast. Something that I don't like about Lejaya Cross, he's way too fast underwater. Way too fast. And somehow the sharks are chasing me now. Yeah, and blocking my shots also. That's very fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate underwater controls. Yeah, and I can't attack him because it's just consistently moving. Whole grain bread? Yeah, kinda. Whole grain. Yeah, whole grain noodles. They're actually delicious. And healthy. They don't have too many calories. Not that I actually pay attention on calories. In terms of food, I'm basically, the more calories, the more taste it might have. They're also useless calories, I know that. Dude, Lejaya Cross, do something. Alright, enjoy your try also. Maybe you're trying also to beat Lejaya Cross right now. I don't know how far you are in the game, by the way. I assume you're way further than I. Okay. You're not further than I? Okay. Do I really progress that fast? Jesus. I didn't thought I would progress that fast. I thought I would actually be slow paced. You didn't place nothing then Monster Hunter Tri the recent days? Yeah. Kinda. What? Oh, give me just R1, please. Oh no. Okay. I need to get to the controller settings and see if I overlook something. Hey K-Blader, welcome, good to see you. Nice to have you back. Hope the day has been fine so far. Going finding my first Legiacris now. Hopefully I'll be successful. So far, it looks pretty good. Cha-Cha's away right now, which makes aggressive play kind of hard to make. Okay, time for revenge. Time for bully beatdown. That attack is freaking scary, and you need really to pay attention to not get hit by that shit. No. I need a shell shocker actually. So I try my best to break the shell. I know it takes a lot of bullets to do so, but the hit spot isn't too horrible. We could also probably get a topple from the arms. If I didn't mistake here. Oh, come on. That was a quick turn. I don't like him when he does quick turns. Annoys a little bit. goes back to the water. Yeah. He is not... Huh? That is weird. I thought at least he would, like... How much time? 17 minutes. He should be close to limp. That was no limp. That is very, very normal walking, or like very normal swimming through the water. I mean, I got his hat broken, which is good. Which is something you need to do anyway. The Giant Cross Horn is kind of like a necessary item in Gen 3. Nobody likes instant charges. Another one. I mean, it's not instant. This time I can dodge properly. I hate this moveset. It's so boring. Jesus. Is he enraged? How did he become enraged? Come on! Don't do this fucking move all the time. What the frick? Yeah, I can't aim like that. Garbage. I hate that. Shitty underwater controls. Come on. I can't attack you, dude. You're just walking the entire fucking hunt now. Yeah. That is the issue about underwater combat. It's not about the, like, the slow movement of the hunter. It's about the controls most of the time, and the monsters are just superior here all the time. You don't feel like equally strong to the monster. I mean, I get that it's like not your natural habit on the hunter, but it still doesn't feel like cool to play through that, you know, in that way. Yeah, okay, just avoid that. Oh. Nobody needs this movement to go straight up or down on the water. You need it for nothing. Literally. I don't see any scenario where this is more useful than just go to the left or right. Gobble's suck attack, maybe to go underneath him, he can still suck you off, so circling around him would be better. Which is always better. It's just natural old gen combat. Sure. Nice. Was too close to him to go away from him, and was too... Didn't have enough, like, evade distance to go off the tail whip. Yeah, I just hate that. I lose basically, like, 7 openings so far because of this shitty thing. I don't know how to get that away. It's probably because the convex are just shitty. Yeah, I don't know. This is just mega annoying to deal with. It happens randomly and I have to play even more passively. I like to play more aggressively, but I can't because the controls suck. I'm too close to a wall. If he does instant charge, I just die here. Yep. It's the instant resolution to have safe damage on Mr. Bane. Just instant charge. I need to combine stuff anyway. I'm kind of afraid that I have to buy or like get some more like the Jaya Crest down in this playthrough. Need to find a better way to kill him with a gun. He is not weak yet. Jesus Christ. 25 minutes for this fucking Lejaya Crest hunt. Mostly for the reason that I can't punish him well underwater, and we fight basically now the entire time underwater. Feels kinda rough to do with a gunning. That's what I said all the time. Gunning is not good for progress. With Sword and Shield he would already be dead. Easy said. With Great Swords, not sure. Maybe. It's also not very, like, too great underwater. I mean, Sword and Shield isn't also great underwater. But it does overall a very practical job. It does a better job on an end range than Jaya Cross for sure. Okay. I think I hit the body too much. I don't precisely hit the chest. Which would be way easier with piercing, like piercing shots. Third time rage mode, now you should be getting closer and closer. He is really trying to get me. I get that. Shitty attack. On ground, this is the easiest attack to dodge ever. Has good frame. It's like a tail whip on Nargacuga. On underwater, it's barely dodgeable, like barely dodgeable at all. And Cha-Cha's also consistently dying. Can't really, like, survive anything here. I need to combine some more ammo. Jesus Christ, why is this fight so fucking pain in the ass? I mean, the game doesn't give me another option to play than this gun, basically. I can't play a Pierce Heavy Bowgun underwater against the Gyacrust. This is not possible. I have better things to do than just cripping my mood. This matchup is just unplayable. This fight is just boring. Can you just not die? I do like no damage to him, I feel like. I guess he's a big monster, yeah, I get that, but... Dude, fucking 300 normal 2-shots? Actually? We have to do him at least one more time in this playthrough, because we need to capture him. Nice. Break. Does he enrage one more time? Didn't I do that much damage? From a slow charge, I got still wind pressure from this move. Holy shit. Yeah. Nice. This fight is far away from being fun. Underwater combat overall right now is just ass. Dude. He is not getting down. How much HP do you have, bro? What the frick? It feels like he has infinite HP. Like, is this real? He doesn't limp at all. He doesn't do any sign of weakness so far. Maybe now, I hope? Finally! After fucking 33 minutes. Make Legiacrus even more pushover than anyway. Holy shit. I gotta say it. It's... Nah, I don't think he has bugged HP. We saw the difference right now. 4th time rage mode. I have to dodge to the left actually, because my deviation can hit the back. Yep. Fun. In such a small area to do super overcharged charge, man.
World record, boys!
Yo, Huckster!
World record,
Welcome
boys!
for the raid.
Let's
Hello,
go!
everyone.
Boom!
Aim Poke Hello, thank you for the follow. I
You look
appreciate
really
it.
sharp.
If you have anything you want to know about Monster or Mind Person, you can type in chat so. Otherwise, I wish you good luck on gaming, lurking, or chatting, whatever you desire, and thank you, walk to the Bane family. And Ajax, welcome, holy shit, there's a lot of Tycoons and Moves on my Twitch chat now. Yeah, this is the first Legia cross I'm gonna fight on my gunning only playthrough, and he giving me a hard time, Jesus Christ. I didn't die yet, but I also not want to do now. But it seems like it is not going to happen. Alright. Yeah. Thank you for the raid, man. I hope your stream on Frontier or GU went well. And hope you're appreciating the time there. Holy shit, my entire chat is full with crabs now. Holy shit. Best timing, yup. It did, thanks. Alright. Yeah, I have to get back to the Jackers quick. So, crap is live, crap is love, yup. I love Tycoon Zamuza. I would love to have him as a additional title update to Sunbreak instead of the other things that was represented in my open, official thoughts about it. I would love to see Tycoon Zamuza definitely more than the things they released there. Hey, Tiny TV Sleepyhead, and also General Intelligence, Poke Hello, Zeal Chaos, and Ajax. Welcome to the stream also, and any other guy from the raid. Yeah. Hope you have a cozy time. I'm just trying to beat Legiacras, but he's beating my ass. I didn't thought he was that tanky in this game. But I'm basically getting into the quest for 37 minutes now. I never assumed that to happen. Never. Only 2 fire bullets. I think I gotta go back to Pellet. So far in this playthrough, Pellet is the king. Pellet in level 2, like normal level 2, is like the best ammo type for me so far. But it seems like the Jackras is just a different kind, and I hope I can get... Ooh, what the fuck? Does he want it to look like... look like if I coming up to his like cave and want to slice him down? To love you and leave your Banes, have the dry gunning goes well. I'm a pop off to bed, so I'm to look for... Yeah, go for a rest, man. I know you're doing the super duper stream September thing, and I hope you're getting a lot of energy from the sleeperoo. I hope you gain some more power in your sleep, man. I kinda wanna kill you, but I'm also afraid as fuck. Unless I'm just gonna pellet you down, because pellet is pork. Go. That is the reason why I take pellet. It destroys little minions. I don't want to deal with those minions at all. Nice. Give up! Give up! I hope I didn't miss anyone in Twitch chat, otherwise don't feel afraid to say hi again, Twitch chat. I am just a little bit concentrating on Legiacrus right now. Me as a boomer. That is not very referred to gunning at all. But I want to keep a gunning a try this time. So I have done also a gunning playthrough. And I think try is a good game because gunning was very special in this game. Do Daleks drop monster guts? Yep. It does. It does. Yes!
Good.
Let's go, baby! Legiacrus down after... Oh, just 39. Easy. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Why is he so damn tanky? Oh my god. Poked him. Poked him. Shell Shocker. Oh, and the browsers. Yeah, we take that too. It's okay, man. I just proven myself being worthy as a hunter. I just beat the Legiacrus' ass with a gun. That's okay. That's totally fine. I can take the shame of a paralysis. I did the Giga chat already. Oi. Can we even get more items here? Collect everything what you can see. Oh, it's a Pog Vrogi. So it's a... Ah, it's from Super Rat. Ah, I see. I didn't thought Super Rat had that amazing emotes. Horn, Claw, Scale, another Scale. Good. Monster Bone Large. I like that. Shell Shocker. Nice.
Good.
We got that one weapon upgrade. That's good. That is good reward. Okay, maybe not a plate. Not a tail neither. We need a tail also, but I have to see if I can get the tail in some sort of case. I hope the online multiplayer servers are going to work, otherwise I have to do slicing, and I don't know if that works actually on the Legiacrus. But yeah, that was juice. Very juice. Oi. And the earthquakes still resist. A gigantic earthquake through the entire island, and the only thing that drops down is a freaking basket. And everybody loses their mind. I mean... Yeah, I mean, some baskets drop off. To be honest, chat, if Capcom wants to have an idea what to do in the next game, do a try rework and make it more, like, graphically even better. Make the story longer and fit some monsters in them, like you had from Try Ultimate. And just make a rework of Try. That would be amazing. I would love that. I know people have like certain opinions about, or like critiques about reworks, but I think reworks can be really good. I just watched one rework recently from Demon Souls. Damn, that is a delicious game. The last time I played Demon Souls is ages ago, and I saw this PS5 rework going on. I have the game here. I could play it probably in one time, but I watched a little bit of a speed run from this game, and holy crap! That is amazing work they did there. They didn't change so many things as much as I hear, but still, it's nice. Okay. You have better food now? Nice. Nice. Let's go. Okay. 7 Oroctors, Powder Stone, Capture Legiacrus, Harvest Tour through the Tundra. Okay. Got a bunch of things we can do here. I might not be able to do something very long, especially not at the Jayacrust capture, because it took me 39 minutes to kill it, so maybe 30 minutes of hunting for him to make him capture. Or 35. But still, dude, still. We can do something. I have a bit of time to spare with you, Tweet Chat. So let's see. Nothing here. Let's get a tiny little looky look on, oh. More insect box. Okay. You have new weapons now, I assume? 21,000 money. Sure. Dude. Aloy. Uh-huh. Aloy arms or greaves. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, I can make the Thundercrust barrel. Interesting. It's good for normal 2 and Pierce 2. And pellet level 1. And has Thunder as a rapid fire shot. I think I don't need Thunder for now. As a rapid fire. Don't really have any other elemental that I can shoot in rapid fire. I'm kinda sure I don't want to make the armor from him. Even normal up is a good skill and elemental attack up is interesting, but I think this is better for melee. Sharpness up and elemental attack up. Boom. It's kind of funny, but this is a longsword set. Actually. It's funny. I mean, elemental greatsword would also be a thing, but sword and shield got nerfed in elemental capabilities in this game, unfortunately. It still benefits from the sharpness skill, but if you make the entire set, I think you get razor sharp and elemental attack up and swimming bonus, but negative status. But it might fit a lot of other skills in there too. Youch. Rare Scarab. I think I'm gonna kill some Urokhtors right now. Bolt Axe. Huh? It has elemental file. Are you serious? Thunderclap. I don't like long swords at all. But I have always a kink for this longsword. Not a kink. A favor. A favor. Nothing sexual. A favor for this longsword. It looks actually pretty nice. I like it. It looks really well made. No lance. No hammer. Sword and shield. Great sword. Ah, I need probably tails for those. Or plates. Alright. I go to the Uroktor quest, but before I do that, I gotta check the Moga village real quick. And crop is ready. Okay. Okay. Nothing here. Alright. We have a couple of Legia Crest materials obtained already. Let's get some Oroktors down. But I might want to get... Did I got the right gun? Yeah, okay, I got the right gun. I want to do a gathering tour, basically, now. This is a good time to maybe get some questions or talks done here. In the meantime, while I do the gathering in the volcano, because I need a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. This reminds me of Monster Hunter Portable Third Charm grinding, and I don't miss that. But I do it. I do it. I do it. I do it. We could also go for the Powder Stone thing, but I believe we do this in another time when I get my Lock-Lack armor, which might be actually coming up in the next stream, or the stream after that. In my next stream, I'll probably try to get a better upgrade for my armor. And then finishing all the quests. And in that stream, we might do Lock-Lack armor for egg carrying quests. And do the big brain strats for those quests. I'm gonna deliver all the free eggs for each one of them. So 3 Apkaros eggs and 3 Power Stones. I gotta say, egg carrying quests in this game aren't too terrible. It's just about routing where you have to go or not. And they do one mean thing, which is they put those boulders in your face when you have the second egg in your hand. And then you arrive to that area and feel like, holy, why is there a huge stone in front of me? How is this gonna be a thing? It's mean, I know. Okay, give me rare scarab. I need at least one of them. 2 would be great, but one is all I am asking for. I'm agreeing with Thunderbugs and Flashbugs. I'd not be mad about that at all. Flashbugs are good for Rathalos, and we're gonna hunt them really, really soon. But, nothing. Not even a bug spot. Kinda a bit low here, the drops. Fishies. Don't need fishies yet. Go to area 3, then we go through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we should have been able to kill all the Uroktos in the meantime. Bonk. 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 Earth Crystal, 4 days. Do you know what would be cool if they made an HD version of Monster Hunter Tri, like a PS5 or like, not a PS5, but a PC version of it? If you can do expeditions in other regions and have different items you can collect there and have sort of a book you can read stuff through, what you can get in which daytime. I think that might be interesting to have. So you have not even one expedition, the entire game is now expedition. Dragonite or Firestones and double Rust Shard? Okay. Thank you. Nice. Like Moga Woods, but in all maps. Exactly. Exactly. You basically would create a guiding lens with loads. Yeah. Expeditions are actually fun. I think in Tri they are a major part of the game and they made fun. In 4U, it was way less interesting for me. I didn't like the fact of random Everwood maps. It makes me kind of hard to maneuver through them, especially with the mapping you have on the 3DS. It was kind of hard to maneuver through the map. Because you never know from which way you came from, if you're not running through the Everwood. But some quests, like, makes you to run backwards, you know, and getting the, hold on, wasn't there a mining spot here all the time? It might be not here now. Okay. Some maps require you to run backwards to chase the monster. and sometimes you lose yourself in between that. I know there are these arrows on the map, but you have to click on it all the time to open it up, and then you see those like arrows first. That is also something I would like probably make better in 4U if there would be a rework. I also like fantasized about a Monster Hunter 1 rework, because what you could do is like use Monster Hunter 1 rework for a storytelling game in the Monster Hunter series. And do a little bit like a storytelling, basically, how the world of Monster Hunter became Monster Hunter. I think that would be a cool thing to do. It would be worth it for rework also. I have many ideas about things that could happen in the Monster Hunter series, especially reworks. I don't have anything against reworks, but I assume they need a lot of effort to do that for sure. But they have at least the base thing they can work on. Just imagine a really well made up Monster Hunter 1 or like Gen 1 overall. Not only with the monsters you have here, like in Gen 1, like not only that. You could also like add new monster to an HD version. I mean, that wouldn't be a crime, right? Like imagine you're playing Monster Hunter Tri and you find Anjanath. For example. I know it would be kind of like confusing because people would say, isn't Anjanath from Monster Hunter World? Why he's now in the rework of Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Gen 3? I don't get that. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know. That would be a cool thing for me. Personally, I like Anjanath. That's why I'm referring to it. But yeah, exactly. Anjanath would work well in this game. Ay. Dragon felt very nice, now I can shoot dragon ammo. Or technically create it. There's something I really like about Anjanath being a monster. Anjanath combines two things that I like about new gen Brood Wyverns. They have this like super topple mechanic that is really cool for like an overall purpose to have like an opening. He has that back mechanic with these like wings that he's open up that has a huge weakness for water damage. And his like he has a good head, like weak spot on the head, but he can also chop the tail really easy on Anjanath because his hit spot is like 5 motion value lower and on the tail. But it's good enough to have that as a focus point for gunners. So it does the job really well. I like Anjanath a lot. There's something on the fight that is a little bit like, I think, criticizable, if you would say it in that way. Like the wind pressure he does with the tail swipe is a little bit too big, in my opinion. But overall, the entire, like the design of the monster, it is nothing super creative. To be honest, it's just a huge. It's like a T-Rex with a little bit of fur, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool done. It's an original idea, but in a creative thing to like in a creative sense to create that. Like they did it well. A lot of new gen monsters are really good to represent in old gen. To be honest, I'm not like overall like referring or like saying that like new gen monsters are overall better, but in terms of design ways, how they're fought or like fighting or fought, I think fought is the right word. is way more interesting than old gen monsters. That is something we can definitely agree with each other, or at least I would say that out. But we also have the opportunity to maybe turn things down from old gen monsters. I mean, what they did with Young Garuga is amazing in World. They made the crazy chicken even more crazy and natural in its, like, natural habitat. I actually like the way how they did this monster. He is really a crazy bird. And that's totally okay for me. It fits in every corner possible. I would also love to see a Gen 1 remake. I mean, I know a lot of people say Gen 1 is pretty bland for a Monster Hunter game. I mean, it was the first try of, like, getting the franchise going on. So I don't expect the Monster Hunter game being that detailed back in the day like it is before. Because it would make it way more consistently if it just, like, takes on the same, like, you know, level of lore or whatever, like, game features in the game. But this is nothing. This has then nothing to do with development in Monster Hunter, which is something I really like the franchise for. In that way, I think if they would just pick up the base concept of Monster Hunter 1 and putting a little bit of more lore in that to understand the entire, like, scenario we're, like, living in Monster Hunter, and pull that with a little more of a fresh gameplay that doesn't have to acquire a new game feature, for me personally. I would be damn okay with the fact that we would fight the monsters like an old gen style, without a, you know, clutch claw, wire box, hunter arts, anything like that. I would be totally fine with that. Like World without a clutch claw. But make the environment more interesting. Do those trap things, you know, do those trap things we have in World more often. Make that a fundamental thing in this game. No endemic life. Endemic life it's criticizable. I gotta say it in that way. It is criticizable. Some of the endemic lives are really interesting, but the random spawns of the Spirit Birds in Sunbreak is a little bit weird, to be honest. I don't route ever for Spirit Birds gathering. I never do that. I just gather them randomly. And I think people, like every other guy does that too. There's no one that is walking around the entire map for 5 minutes collecting all the Spirit Birds possible to then get two-shotted by the anomaly level 120 monster. I think that's not what people do. This time you're gonna say goodbye. Alright, give me the damn paddles. Alright, let's see. I got a firestone. Maybe I can need that for something. Ingot. Guard up and recoil? Huh? Huh? Why guard up? For my bowgun to tank even laser beams? Big brain. Boom. Recoil plus 5 is interesting, and a slot additional to that too. Okay. That could be a good piece of armor. Light crystals, okay. Probably have to search in the desert for that. Oh, another recoil 4. So arms and hat bring me recoil plus 1. Okay, that is interesting. Do we have a decoration for recoil? I believe we had it before. And it might be here still. Okay. Okay. Huh. No recoil at all? Damn. I wonder who gives us recoil up. No recoil, actually. Never mind. Never mind then. Okay then. I know the next urgent quest is definitely to capture this guy, but I don't really have time anymore. Okay. I either want to do the same quest again, or I go for the delivery quest actually later on. Hold on, what do I need for the lock-like armor? The thing why I want this armor is it has backpack expert, so it's easy time to carry X around, or powder stones. There's no hat. Transporter plus 2. And heat res. That is also very good. Which is not that that important to get, because I just take on a cold drink and I'm good. Okay. So recovery speed up, heat resistance is high, and transporter, like, fully. I need ultra rough stomachs, 4 of them, and velvet hide. Okay. That is 3 pieces of armor. Leg, waist, and chest. So we have the arms. Okay, arms and hat. Okay, I can get something here. Let's do the Orocto quest just one more time. Or I rate someone now. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do this quest again. I'm gonna collect some stuff, and you guys can either give me an raid recommendation, or you're gonna redeem it so we 100% raid the guy of your choice. In the meantime, I'm just gonna hunt some monsters again. And get myself some firestones and other cool items. Oh, before I do that, I should probably store. Should definitely store some items back in my chest. That's a bit full what I have. No potions needed, no poison, no that, no this. Yep, just bonk. We just need bonk. It's kind of interesting that Monster Hunter Tri doesn't have that many quests, actually. But all the quests are really well made up. I think there's not really a quest I would say, well, there's a quest missing for a certain monster to kill like that. One of the reasons of that is probably because we have expeditions. Actually, expeditions does fill certain quests kind of like. Let's let's say for example you want to have a quest that you kill a bunch of Hornitors, but there's no quest in your level that has that, but you want to have this quest. So instead of having a quest that gives you like the ability to Hornitor, it could also be done by an expedition that has a breeding season for Hornitors, or like you know, some sort of thing like that, and you can just hunt the Hornitors in that way. So you just pick up a certain time or day to pick the monsters up, and that's good. Rare Scarab! Let's go! That is really, really good. Just one of that. I need it for upgrading my bowgun. I need a second one to probably upgrade or like make an armor. Oh, another rare scarab. Let's go. Baby. Good drops. No, nothing in 4. Let's visit area 3 again. Hello, Aptonops. Huh? No item here to collect. No mining spot. Really? Ah, man. Cold laminate. Okay, let's be creative. What do you guys think a hot drink or a cool drink would taste like? I'm constantly trying to find it, but you don't have like... Are you on the volcano already? I think the volcano should drop it. I'm very sure of that. I think the volcano should drop it. Oh, he missed vision on me. Cool drink is ice cold laminate. A hot drink tastes like an Ingwer shot. Yeah, I agree with that. What I thought all the time when I was a kid on hot drinks, it's like a tea. And cold drinks are like fresh made lemon, like fresh, like ice cold lemonade, like actual lemonade. Or it tastes like a headache pill. Maybe. Good old aspirin. Good old aspirin. Ingwer shot. Oh, fight me. Fight me, you little guys. Fight me and try it. Oi, oi, oi. Nah. Okay. Carving fun with Banes. Shoot. You're still on 2-star right now. Ah, I see, I see. I mean, it's cool if you're taking your time. Sure thing. Understandable, for sure. You're really liking my time? Ah, you're really taking your time. That's good. If it's your first time playing Try, or not, even though, if you're just appreciating the game, you're sure taking your time is definitely nice to do. There's no pushing in any way here. You just do every quest, basically? Okay. I mean, that's also an okay way to play the game. Oh, okay. They survived a lot of shots recently. It's not my first time. I played as a child on the Wii back then, but I basically didn't bother with my any mechanics besides doing quests and making gear. Okay. I mean, yeah, you can also spend a lot of time with that. I did that as a kid also. My first playthrough of Monster Hunter 1 has literally every armor in this game. Every armor in this game. I freaking did this like 30 West Point quests like million times because I didn't know that you can poison them and carve them. Normally, if you would do it like, let's say strategically, you could carve all of them. All of them in this quest and would have enough like mats for the entire gear. Me as a kid, caveman, great sword, bonk. Kill them all. Multiple times. It works also. It's not that stupid, but I say there's a more productive way to do that. I think as a kid I just liked to kill monsters and carve them out and just get some stuff from that. That was probably something that I liked, or like still like a lot about the Monster Hunter games. I kinda like missed the time that I played Monster Hunter casually. Like completely blind into the adventure. I miss that. Even when some new Monster Hunter games come out, I instantly have this switch in my head that is like turning on, and I know I kinda like can have a certain feeling about a weapon, or like a certain feeling about if something is good or not. If I see a greatsword with 30 hits of green sharpness, I know this is way better than a weapon that has like a dual blade with 30 hits of green, for example. I know that. Or like, I mean, of course it depends also on the damage and yada yada, but I have that knowledge to separate stuff already. As a kid, I didn't even pay attention to sharpness. I looked at the attack damage and looked what the weapon would look like. I mean, I didn't have it. I mean, on Monster Hunter 1, you can't really look like you can't really have a look on the weapon. But what I did, oh, that's even more OG. I looked at the weapon name, and if I liked that name, I did that. My first greatsword that I ever created, like the path that I got through, was the Bone Greatsword with the Vile Serpent Blade path. First of all, I could afford it very early in the game, and secondly, it was a Velociprey Greatsword. And I was like, yeah, okay, it's a It's a blue raptor greatsword. How good can that be? And I just saw that when you open up the weapon, it has these red spikes that are spiking out of the weapon. I liked that so much as a kid. This feature that the weapon has, that was really unique for me, and I felt like, wow, that is great. That is great. I like that weapon a lot, and I played this weapon for like the entirety of my playthrough. I didn't stop playing with my Vile Serpent Blade. I think the second weapon I upgraded was the Assassin's Dagger. This is mostly, I think, the weapon that like the most people upgraded first because they got the sword and shield in their hand and stuff. I assume that. But also, I think I should go for the other mining spot, by the way. This one is pretty bad. Even in Portable Third, you would never go for that spot. Yeah, it's, noise. Got some cool stuff. I don't know, it's like, it's like those two weapons I played a lot. The Poison Battle Axe and the Vile Serpent Blade. These are my two first weapons that I ever created and fully upgraded them. Once I knew that you can get light crystals from Gypseros, I killed a lot of them. And then I got a lot of robbery hide and I did just the sword and shield with that. So one thing got to the other. So that was kind of that thing that happened there. I have 4 rare scarabs now. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Ooh, max level heavy bowgun. Nice.
Alright.
Alright, dudes, but I think this is the time. This is the time to say goodbye. Again. Alright, since nobody typed anything in Twitch chat, if there's a recommendation for raiding, it is in my hands to do. Thanks for the streamer. Thanks for your patience and participation in the stream again, Chisel, as always. And to everyone else also, thank you for staying, and also thank Huckster for the raid and the lurks and stuff. I think that was really delightful. Wait, what did you type? The second time today. Yeah, the second 4-hour stream today. Let me quickly see who we can raid. There's only one guy streaming right now in my list. And I think I just gotta give it a thing. He's a German-English Monster Hunter streamer. And I know him a little bit, and he has a funny name. Let's gonna raid Mr. Satanson. He is a Monster Hunter Rise player. He is a pretty cool dude. Check him out. He is a nice dude. We see us eventually tomorrow in the early hours. Or, in the worst case, we might not see the next 3 days. Because I have late shift and I have to work again after a long vacation I got with illness and all those. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan for the next couple of days. Either I'm gonna stream early because I have late shift, which means I have to work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. again. So, yeah, either gonna stream in the early hours tomorrow or not at all. I gotta see. I do it kind of spontaneous, but I keep it in track on my Discord. So, if you want to join my Discord, !type Discord in the chat so you can get into my Discord and see my announcements that I do there. Anyway, I wish you guys the best of luck, and we see us in the next stream. Let's go to Mr. Satanson, and yeah, I hope we see you soon. Have a great time, Twitch chat, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.